Aquarius. My name is Audrey Allison, and this is your December 2013 forecast, horoscope slash taroscope for the whole month of December. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing with me. It's been a blast, and I'm super excited to get into it. So just to start off the month, on 12/2, we have our new moon. This is 10 degrees Sagittarius, and yes, 10 degrees Sagittarius, and this is in your 11th house of friends, friendships, groups and organizations, and goals, hopes, wishes. It's a great house. To have this new moon, you want to focus your intentions on maybe some of your friendships and relationships that you have with people around you that are not significant others. They could be in work groups or organizations that you're involved in. This is a great new moon to plant seeds and focus your intentions on these relationships. Also on your own goals and your hopes and wishes. This is a big one. Now, Mercury is going into Sagittarius as well in this 11th house on the 4th of December. He's also going to transit on the 24th of December. He's going to do 2 rounds of transits, making up for last month's retrograde. So, Mercury going into this 11th house on the 4th. Mercury is the planet of communication, short distance travel, publishing, writing, computers, technologies, any way you express yourself, your mind, your intellect. So you're going to be communicating with this 11th house, with your friendships, with your goals, communicating with organizations and people around you. There will be a lot of activity in how you are expressing yourself with those in your life. On the 7th, Mars is going into Libra, the planet of action and aggression, and the stimulation planet, the initiator, the director. He's going into Libra, and Libra for you, Aquarius, is your 9th house of distant travel, faraway places and adventures, and philosophies and religions. You could be very much on the go to take trips overseas effective the 7th of December. Faraway lands. Mars is going to almost insist that you do so, and if you don't have the money to implement this, your mind will be very much focused on distant places and almost in an angst to get there. So you'll have to come up with very creative ways to travel. But I do see that this will be stimulated for you. You could also be thinking about religion or different philosophies during this time. Mars will instigate a lot of action in this area. On the 12th, Jupiter has been in Cancer and has been since June 26th of this year, and will continue to do so until June 24th of next year. But Jupiter is going to trine Saturn at 18 to 28 degrees, Saturn being in Scorpio. And this is a beneficial aspect. And Jupiter being retrograde in Cancer since November 6th, this is since November 6th, in your 6th house of daily routine and health and obligations and chores and responsibilities. So you will notice in this retrograde that you might not have a lot of energy to get your daily routines done, or luck with your, not so much energy, the luck. Jupiter is the lucky planet, the abundance, the expansion. You either want to limit your chores and limit the focus on these routines or regimens, or you just won't be very lucky in how they're getting done. Maybe that there's a little frustration there. But it's nothing too serious. Or retrograded with Jupiter, like I mentioned last month, it's not the worst thing at all. It's not like a Mercury retrograde. Just the abundance isn't shed as readily if he were direct. On December 17th, we have the full moon, 25 degrees Gemini, and such a beautiful full moon. This is in your 5th house of creativity and romance, and children and pleasure and leisure. It's a great house for you to be activated, Aquarius. Your 5th house is such a pleasurable house for you because it's governed by Leo, and Leo is your polar opposite sign. You connect with them very well. you have a lot of action over the holidays with this full moon being in this sector for you. It's a great time for children if you have them. You'll notice that you can express the joys of the holidays with children more easily at this time. On the 21st, the sun is going into Capricorn, and like it does every year, the sun transits each month, but it goes into Capricorn on the 21st, and this is in your 12th house of spirituality, secrets, inner thoughts, psychic abilities, intuition. And you could notice from the second half of the month you're less as expressive than you were the first. I want to pull a card regarding this, the full moon and the sun transition I'm getting. You have a few aspects happening to your 12th house that I'll get into as well. Oh, the Two of Wands are the lovers of the fire suit, Hermes and Aphrodite, one lover being lost into the other. It's also ruled by Mercury. This is the symbol of Mercury. And with Mercury going into your 11th house and then also going into Capricorn in your 12th house, which I'm getting into on the 24th, I see... Okay, also there's Venus at the bottom if you didn't see that. So Venus and Mercury, Hermes and Aphrodite. You could be meeting someone towards the end of the month that really lights your fire. So congratulations, Aquarius. I just feel like the holidays could bring in a new face, a new attraction for you, even though it's not necessarily in the planets right now. Oh, except of course the full moon in the 5th house could be romance, and this is around that time that I pulled it. So that's what I'm thinking for you. Also on the 21st, Venus going retrograde in Capricorn until the 12th, in the 12th house until January 31st, could mean that you're quieter in regards to how you're finding romance or love. You want it to come to you instead of you being aggressively, actively pursuing it. And also on the 24th, Mercury goes into Capricorn again in that 12th house. Mercury, planet of communications, going quiet on us. It's not going direct, but that being placed in your 12th house, you'll be more drawn in. You'll be more reserved, more keeping to yourself. You can meet someone over the holidays from the 17th through, the 25th or 6th, and then draw back some and let them do most of the work. You might be trepidatious at this time with the 12th house activated. So you just want to feel it out. Feel it out, absolutely, because the 12th house is about feelings and psychic abilities and your own intuition. So absolutely feel out anyone that you meet the second half of December. I also want to leave you with a card and see what it says. Interesting. I pulled this 2 signs ago because it's representative of Scorpio. The Death card, it means transformation. It also means fate and rebirth and regeneration. It also means, oh, I understand, the secrecy of that 12th house. Scorpio is the most secretive sign, and it's very quiet, those inner thoughts, the deep, dark secrets and intimacies of the 12th house. That's what you're going to get from the 21st on. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to remain still as you transit into the new year. I hope that this was a good reading for you, Aquarius. And if you'd like a private reading, I read all through the week. My name is Audrey Alison, and you can reach me at audreyallison.com. I'm also on Facebook at Audrey Alison, Astrology and Tarot. I want to wish you a happy holiday, Aquarius, and have a sweet day. I will see you next month. Bye.